seen in my life. Did you see that fight? How many knees to the groin Mirko Cro Cop had to endure just to make it through to lose in the end. Incredible. Now Congo's in the back, kneeing people everywhere he goes. My colleague Mike Goldberg gets clipped on the way to the men's room. We're lost now. We don't know what to do. We look out in the crowd and see somebody's out there. We're going to call him in right now to help us announce NFL's proudest. John Madden is here, folks. Incredible.
This is the helpful place. That's right. We got this guy right here, and this right here. This is Joe Rogan, and I'm John Madden, and they got to sound the same.
Wow, they do sound the same.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Eat this.
What the fuck? I can't just eat that.
It's an alien embryo. Come on, $50,000. That's a lot of money. Think about it, John. Think about it.
Well, they only gave me $15,000 for the tough actor to the acting commercial.
Wow.
I might do that. And then you see, so we're here to talk about.
We're here to talk about UFC.
Oh, we're going to talk about football. We're going to talk about UFC, and then we had the big guy here, and then this guy here, and then Brett Favre comes in, and Brett Favre and Jesus come down, and then we talk about football and life.
Wow! You are probably the greatest MMA fighter I have ever seen in the universe.
Well, Joe Rogan, you remind me a lot of Brett Favre, and Brett Favre told me that once, so you must be Brett Favre, and Brett Favre loves me.
Wow, I do love you, John. Now let's get back to the fight. Up next we have Matt Hamill and Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping is from London, Matt Hamill's from America. Probably the two best MMA fighters I have ever seen in my life.
You know, I just happened to be here in London buying some cheese, and I stopped in on it. I thought this was a football game, and they told me it was UFC, but that's great. I got this Michael Bisping here, and then he got the butt sweat. If you get the butt sweat going, you got this guy over here, and then Brett Favre comes down through the middle to make the double shot.
Wow! I couldn't have said it better myself. How about we just go ahead? They're getting introduced now. We'll go ahead and get to the action. We'll be right back after this.
We're going to go play some football.
Okay. You're doing terrible. You're doing terrible. You're losing. Okay, you're doing terrible. I know I can't take it, but that's okay. Dana says that you're going to win. He's good.
No way.
This is your hometown. He needs the money, okay?
I can't do it.
All you got to do, backpedal, avoid him. I know he's a better fighter.
I can't do it.
Look, I know.
He's better than me.
Beating you up. I know. But just backpedal and you'll win. Dana said he's got this. You got to win for Dana. Okay, Dana said the fight is fixed, all right? The fight is fixed. Dana says that you're going to win no matter what happens. All you have to do is not get knocked out, all right? Okay, go.
Wow! Did you see how Matt Hamill completely got owned by Bisping in that round? The hometown hero from London's really pulling through. He's doing everything he can to be a great champion on this planet and the universe. He's shadowboxing him like crazy, hitting him in the elbows, backpedaling like a champion, John.
Well, I'm sorry, Joe Rogan, but I read your guys' rule book, and I'm looking at the scoring for the round, and then I see this how I got it. I got the deaf kid, and he's taking down the Bisping, and he's outboxing the Bisping, and then he runs the post pattern to the corner, and when you complete that pass, to me, you outbox the guy, you outbeat him, and that's a touchdown.
Wow, I completely agree with you. Michael Bisping is destroying Hamill. And it looks like we're going to have a 15-0 this time in his hometown of London. The place is going to go nuts. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be awesome. Round 3 is about to start. We're going to have to call it the ring of the bell right now.
You've got this in the bag, okay? You got to go out and knock him out, okay? You've got him running. He's literally running from you. He's afraid of you, okay? This Bisping guy, he's in London. He's got a hometown advantage, okay? I know you can take him. But if you don't knock him out, Dana's going to say that he won, okay? So you got to knock him out. You've got him running away from you. Dana needs to come back here again and make money. You got to stop him from making money, okay? All right? Go out there and knock him out because he's afraid of you. Let's go.
Wow, that was an amazing fight. It's going to go to the judges' scorecards, but it should be completely in favor of Bisping, I think, John. He just completely owned Hamill in that one. What do you think?
I'm sorry, Joe Rogan. I just don't understand what's wrong with you people. I got the deaf kid over here, and I got the Bisping over here, and I got the round score 2-1 deaf kid.
I completely agree with you, but the way I see it, Bisping completely owned him. I mean, it's going to be a unanimous decision in favor of Bisping. Hometown hero in London, they're going to go nuts. We're going to find out here in a minute, John.
What kind of Brett Favre hating organization is this? I understand there's 3 ways to win. Are there 4 ways to win now, Joe Rogan? The deaf kid can win by knockout. The deaf kid could win by a submission. The deaf kid could win by the judges. But the Bisping wins by the Dana White. That's how I see it. And then let's see, here's the drawing I got for you.
What are you talking about?
I got the deaf kid, and I got the Dana White, and then I got the rig right here, and then Brett Favre comes down the middle, and then Dana White rigs the fight for the London guy.
I completely agree with you. Bisping's gonna win. And hey, folks, we got Randy Couture coming in to talk about the fight here in a minute.
Damn it,
He'll be with us in a second.
Apparently, Joe Rogan, the truth is not a factor for you, and apparently the UFC is fake. The UFC is rigged. It's not Monday Night Football. There's no football involved, and there's no Brett Favre. And all I gotta say for you fans is that Brett Favre, I love you. I will see you when I get back to the United States of America. Boom! Well, okay, apparently the UFC has just informed me that I'm not really privy to the rules. I don't really understand, and I just want to take the time to say that Dana White is great. Michael Bisping is the greatest fighter that I've ever seen in the universe. And then he beat Madden Hamill fair and square. It was unanimous. He used the punches to the elbows, the backpedaling. He threw more touchdowns. He ran more touchdowns. He had a solid defense. And then the fighting, the ultimate fighting. They told me I love Dana White. I love the money. And you UFC fans, you must know more than me. Apparently I'm just retarded, and I'm here to just say I'm sorry, and I really apologize, and everybody have a good night.